certain pages we application to add the authentication deliver file. I'm happy to. So in this section we are going to enroll to the particular course. Okay, so if I go in any of this particular course, and here from this button we will click on the enroll now, and then you will save the user's enroll information along with the enroll course ID and the list. But before that we have to make sure that this button whatever we are showing it will be a proper button, whether we want to show enroll now button or buy membership button or continue button to continue where the last time user left while learning. Okay, so these are the main topics. Okay, if I zoom it here, these are the main topics which we are going to cover in this particular section. But before that, let me show you how we are going to use or implement this user enroll course feature. So we have user without membership. Okay, and if user is it's a free course, right? It's a free course, then user have option to enroll the course. Okay, then we will give the button to enroll course and user can directly enroll. But if user don't have membership but user want to enroll to the paid course, then we will redirect it to the buy membership option, and then once user buy the membership, then he can able to enroll. Okay, so this is the first use case where user don't have the membership. Now let's go to the second scenario where user have already membership. If it's a free course, obviously he can enroll, and even though it's a paid course, obviously he can enroll. Okay, so these are the two main cases that we need to implement now. So let's go back to application and make sure we will update this button according to the user's status. So let me close all of this window. So I was in wrong project actually. Okay, so here let me close this, and inside this course preview page, okay, inside the component we have this option called course enroll section. Okay, and where we have this button. So currently we hard coded this value whether membership is there or not. Okay, because we did not implement the logic for the membership. So here what we are going to do, along with the membership, we're gonna check whether user is login. Okay, so in order to check user is login or not, we will get the use user hook like this, and then we will check it here. Okay, if user and add operation. Okay, and also we will make sure that if this course is free or not. Okay, so we'll add and operation, sorry, or operation here, and we'll check course is free or not. Okay, obviously we need a course information here, so we'll add the course info, and from this page we'll pass this course info here as well. Okay, course info and the course info. Okay, so we pass this course info to this enrollment section. Now we have this course info here. We have one property called free. Okay, if this particular course is free or not. If I want to show you in the schema, so inside the schema, inside the course list, we have option called free, and it's a boolean value whether it's a true or false. Okay, so let me go back now, and this is how we can check it. Okay, and next, if this is true, then we are good. Otherwise it will go to this button called buy membership. Okay, but we need to add one more button over here. Okay, if user is not there. Okay, if user is not there means user did not log in. Then what I'm going to do, copy this same button, okay, over here, and add option, and we'll say if not user question mark, and we'll add this particular line of code. Okay, means obviously user did not log in, then we'll give option to the enroll now button, and then user click on enroll now, user have to sign in first. Okay, so obviously we on click of this particular enroll now button, we'll make user to sign in, we'll navigate to the sign in. Okay, so instead of on click, I will wrap this button inside a link actually. That will be easy. So let me copy this one, put it here, and here we'll add the h reference. Okay, make sure you import this link from this next slash link, then you will get we'll find the option called h reference, and here just navigate to the sign in page. Okay, and now once user click on enroll now, user will sign in, and then user will see this enroll now button if user don't have the membership. Okay, so right now if right now its membership we can mention as a false. Okay, but if membership is true, then obviously we will give the enroll now button option if you did not enroll before. Okay, that will update it and then save it. Now let's go back to our application, refresh the screen. Let's see, and if you see now we got this enroll now button option. Let me sign out from this page. Okay, and let's go to some, and still it's showing enroll now. Okay, that's correct. So because on the enroll now, if this particular course is not what to say, user is not sign in, then obviously we are showing enroll now button. So just log in it, and once we log in, okay, so obviously we are in dashboard. So once we log in, now it will show the enroll now. Also, if it's a paid course, now if you see here, it's a free course and this one is a paid course. Okay, let's go to this paid course, and in the paid course we are getting option called enroll now. Okay, so here we need to change the logic little bit because we want to show option to buy membership. Okay, so only thing that we showing true because we make the membership as a true, make it false, and let's test this out. And now if you see, now it has an option called buy membership. Okay, but for the free it will not show. Okay, you can just enroll it. Okay, so this is how you can add the logic. Perfect. Now next thing is, on the click of this enroll now button, so this particular button we'll add the on click method. So on click, and then here we'll call one function, one method to enroll to the course. Okay, so on enroll course method we will call it here, and we will add it here like this. Okay, so here I will say enroll to the course, and we'll add this method called constant arrow function like this. Perfect. Okay, so this method will enroll to the course, but inside the high graph, so I added one schema called user enroll courses, which just simply take user email, the course ID, which should be our slug, you can take it. The completed chapter is a component. Okay, so if I go down, and he will save the for multiple components, I just added that one. Okay, and you will see inside that I have some fields. Okay, and then I added the course list. So this is a reference. Okay, so this course list is connected to our course list. Okay, and if you see for this completed chapter, I have this component and it just have the chapter ID, so which will help us to track the completed course. Okay, you will get to know once we implement that particular feature as well. And let's now go to this API playground. Let me clean everything, and we need to create the mutation. So click mutation, add a mutation. So, and just search for the create user enroll course. So here, okay, create user enroll course, and here we have the option for the course ID which you want to add, then user email as well. Okay, and the course list which we want to connect, and inside the course list you will see we have the option called connect, and we will connect with the slug because you have option with the ID or slug, but everywhere we are using slug. Okay, so we are using slug here as well, and we will also add this particular course ID. Okay, so this course ID it means it will just return the value, and that's all. I think I don't need, and I will make the ID as well. Let's add course ID, remove from this. Okay, and now if I added this information over here, it will create a new record. Okay, so what I will do, I will copy this mutation query. Okay, and inside the global API, so go to this global API, and here we'll create a new endpoint. Okay, so constant, we'll say enroll to course, and I will add the constant, the mutation query which we have, GQL, everything will be same as it is, even though it's a mutation query. Paste the query which you copied, and then here you need to change this one. Okay, you need to add the request, make this async, and then obviously we need this value. Okay, so just accept the value like course ID, then email, and what else we need, everything is good. Okay, now course ID is nothing but our slug name, right? So that's fine. So add here, and the course ID, then email, so add the email and the slug, so that is our again course ID. Okay, so course ID like this. Perfect, and our mutation query is ready. Now just export this enroll to course like this and save it. Okay, Now this is very important, guys, because many of our viewers face issue. Okay, many times they are not able to create the record with this particular query or any mutation query. The reason is inside the high graph here, go to this option called project setting. Okay, inside the project setting you have one option called API access. Go to this API access where we copied this master URL, right, which you know already. But if you scroll down here, for this public content API we have option called add. Will not work. Dot comma, here I will add the option. Then we need to add the user email, so which is user dot primary email address dot email address. Okay, so this is how you can get users sign in user email address. Okay, then we have operator called then. We'll get the response like this. Okay, and we'll console the response like this. Okay, now once user enroll to the course, it will save it inside our database. But here we need to show user that he enrolled to the course or not. What we are going to do, we are going to show the toast message, and as soon as user enroll to the course, here we'll say show toast on successful to course watch course. That's fine, watch course. Okay, so this particular page, obviously we don't have that page, so create that page inside the router. Okay, because in router we have this dashboard, courses, course preview. We'll add one more folder and we can call it as a course, or we can say watch course. We'll say W capital, maybe I will say watch course. Okay, and inside the watch course I'm gonna add a dynamic route. Okay, so which will be a course ID. Okay, and inside that one I don't know the course ID is so instead of course ID we'll call enroll ID. Okay, because the ID which user enroll, from that one will fetch the data. Okay, for the security purpose, so add a enroll ID, and then after that I'm gonna add the page.js file. Okay, it means our dynamic route is ready. Here I will say watch course, and I will copy this over here and make sure to export it and save it. Okay, now our watch course route is ready. Now here, as I say, we need to redirect it, right? So in order to redirect by programmatically, because we saw how we redirect with the link, by programmatically you can add the router is equal to use router which you want to import from the next / navigation, and then you just use this router dot push and then the name of the particular path. So it will be a course, what will the name? Okay, watch course. Okay, so it will be a watch course / and the ID of the enroll course. Okay, so if user enroll, let me go to this part. So here, for example, user enroll, right? Then inside the user enroll course, we'll get a new ID, right? So for example, we have this user enroll course and we'll get this particular ID. Okay, if you see this ID, okay, and this ID we are already returning. If you see here, right, this ID already we are returning. Okay, so from this one, once we got the response, right, here we can write if we have the successful response, okay, then add this or navigate it here. Okay, obviously I need to check it will be like a response dot, and maybe I need to check what's there. Okay, maybe create user enroll course, we'll check it out. Maybe what will the response format. But once you add this mutation, right, you have to make sure that you will publish it. Okay, because if we run this mutation query, it will be in the draft mode and you need to make sure that it will be published automatically. Okay, so for that one you have to add this publish user enroll course. So if you see, so here we have option called publish many user courses. Okay, and here you need to add the where condition. with the course. Let me check user email because and the course name, okay, because that will be the combination, that will be unique. Okay, maybe we'll add course id, okay, either of them. And let's add this as well. So obviously nothing will display like here for now, but let me copy this one. Okay, let's test out. Okay, before implementing this all logic, okay, we'll test this out. So we'll add the course id, for example 123. We'll add the email rahul@gmail.com. then we'll add the slug as again 123, and then we'll run it. Okay, maybe it will give error because this slug is not there. We'll copy this existing slug. For example, let's copy this existing slug along with this here as well, and the email. Okay, perfect, and then run it. Okay, still we have error that input 8 field publisher of type bachelor must have selection of subfield. Okay, so obviously once you publish it, you have to get the some subfield. So I don't know why we asking this one. So what we can do instead of this one, right, I will not add this line of code over here. We'll add publish many membership connection like this only. Okay, many user, sorry, not membership, user enrollment. So where is user enrollment? Yeah, this one. Okay, and let's test this out. And if you see, we got the data. So if you see, right, to get the id, we need to is create user enroll course. So response dot create user course dot id. So from that we will get the id, and then we also publish it. Okay, so if I go to the content and user enroll course, if you see, new user get added here. Okay, so this is how you can add it. Perfect. And obviously here we're gonna show toast message. So I will bring this down, and this one as well, because on the both the condition, if the response is there, then only we are going to execute or show the toast message along with this watch course information. Okay, and other thing we'll keep as it is. And also make sure to update your query along with this. Okay, so you have to add this publisher many user. Okay, so inside global API, after this one we will add it like this. Okay, and save it. Next, we'll add toast message later on. So here I will just okay, we already console it, so we'll add toast message later on, but we will make sure that we are creating a record, and also we are navigating to this watch course. So save this one. Let's go back to our application, and let's say to enroll this particular course. Okay, I will open the inspect panel to check whether we are getting any error or not. Okay, so we'll clean it here, everything, enroll now, and if you see, we get enroll along with this this new id which is generated from this one, right? So if you see CLB, okay, CLR RB, and also it get published, and we are successfully able to navigate as well. Okay, perfect, that's what we wanted. Next, let add a toast message. Okay, so from the session, if you scroll down here in the documentation, we have this beautiful toast message. This recently add this sonar, okay, which is also if you see this kind of effect, you can add it. And I don't know how they add, but that's also you can do it very easily. And in order to use it, you just need to add this sonar, then you have to add this toaster. Okay, and then you can just use it. So let's add this sonar. So, or you can use this toast as well. Okay, it's up to you. So let's import this particular sonar. I don't know what is this called. And the toast message, let me show you the difference. If I add the toast message, okay, the new toast message will override the existing one, but this is not case of sonar. If you add the multiple toast message and on hover this, we will see this kind of structure. Okay, that's the beauty of this sonar. So this is completely new, they introduced recently. And now once you add that one, what you need to do, you need to add toaster in your layout.tsx file. So let's go here and inside your layout.tsx file, which is our parent layout. Okay, and make sure where it is. Okay, after this one you might add it here like this, and we'll add the toaster from this component/ui. Okay, and save it. Now once we add the toaster, you can use it with the help of this toast. Okay, and we can just add this toast message like this. So copy this toast, and then where you want to use, you can go there. Okay, so for example, course enrollment section. So let's import this particular statement, and then in order to use it, this is the simplest way to use it. But if you want to see little bit customized or complex, here you can add it like this as well. Okay, so it has a toast message, some description, and if you want to provide some action. Okay, so for example, let's copy this one, so this particular toast message, and over here you can paste it, and it will say user, or you can say just successful, user enroll successful. Okay, user enroll successful, and we'll change the description to user enroll to this course, and we don't want action button, so I will remove it. Okay, and that's all. Now you can change the color and all. It has a property called variant. From there you can change the color and everything. Okay, but right now we'll keep as it is. Save this one and let's try this out. Okay, again, so let's go back. Okay, so what we got one error that is not a function create context, because we use this shared CN inside the layout. Okay, we use this toaster, so might be we need to convert this particular component as a use client. Okay, once we make this use client, we have to make sure that we will not provide this metadata, and once we remove this metadata, everything's look good. See, okay, now you will see this enroll now button, because we are not checking whether this user is already enrolled or not. Okay, that's the reason you are able to see this enroll now button. Let's enroll it now again, and if you see, we got this beautiful toast message that user enrolled successful. Okay, perfect. And obviously now we might have two record with this same user enroll course and everything. Okay, so if I go here, see, I will delete one of them for now. Okay, and now we have this beautiful toast message as well. Okay, so if you want to customize toast message, is quite easy. Okay, so if I go to this component which we keep all the shared CN, inside that we have this sonar. Okay, and inside the sonar, I don't know whether we have this theme or not. Okay, so if you see for the toast, which color do you want to give and everything, from here you can update the color combination, everything. Okay, but for now I will keep as it is, and let's go to the course enrollment. And now it's time to check whether the course is already there or not. Okay, so inside the page.jsx we'll add that particular condition. Okay, so here I'm gonna add a new condition, and it will say to check user enroll to course, check user already enrolled to the course. Okay, and in order to check that one, let's go back to our application, and we need a new API endpoint. Okay, and that will be a simple query. Okay, so inside here just search for the user enroll course, and obviously here you need to provide the ID, otherwise you can go here and check for the user enroll courses. Okay, because as you know, we have a couple of things. Okay, so first thing is we have the course ID, which is our slug name, and the email. These both things we need it. Okay, and obviously once you provide this all these two things, you can just write some ID. For example, in the return you can get the ID or something like that. Okay, so let me unselect everything for now, and here inside the where condition we need to add in where condition. So where course ID and the user email is matches. So let me check the user email. Okay, then just return the ID. It means user we know that okay, this particular course is already registered by the user. Okay, and in order to test out, let's go to the content to user enroll course. I will check one example. So I will add this, I will get this course ID, will pass it here, and as well as user email I will pass the one which we have. Okay, and run it, and if you see we got the ID. If the email is little different which is not there in our system, and if you see we got the empty array. Okay, so this is how this query will help us to get the user enroll course. And copy this query, go to your global API, and here we'll add that one constant check user enroll to course. Okay, and here we add constant query is equal to GQL, this tag, and the paste the query. Okay, and simply obviously we need to call as it is this request, and now obviously we need to provide two parameters. One is course ID and another is user's email. Okay, and obviously we'll replace this with the new course, means the one which we are going to pass, and this here we change this to email, and make sure to make this async, and then export this check enroll to course. Okay, I hope you understand this point what we are doing. Okay, this is very important, guys. And now inside the page.jsx, okay, I am not inside any component, I am inside this page.jsx where I am going to call this method. The reason is once we call it here, right, then we can pass it to the required component. Okay, so here I will check constant check user enroll to course, and then here we will call global API dot check user enroll to course. Here we need to pass course ID and the email. So course ID will be a course info dot slug. Okay, and then user email, so user dot, okay, so we don't have user information here, let's add it here. Constant constant user is equal to use user, okay, from the clerk. And now we have this course, here dot primary email address dot email address, and then we'll get the response like this. Okay, so obviously we will get the response, we will store in one state. So constant will just say is user enrolled, already enrolled, and here I will say set is user already enrolled is equal to use state. Initially we'll make it false. Okay, but as soon as user check it, if there is a response, okay, and then obviously if I run this one, we'll get this user enroll course and then ID. If response question mark dot user enroll call dot ID, if this is matches, then we will simply set is user enroll course to be true. Okay, as simple as that. And then obviously we will call this check user enroll course once we have this course information. Okay, so it's better to call it here. Okay, so once we have this course information, then only we will call it. So obviously we can just write condition over here like this. Okay, if response dot course list is there, and then only check whether it is enrolled to the course or not, and then it will go here because we want this course information dot slug. Okay, perfect. Now we have this all information. Now pass is user already enrolled to our component called course enroll section. Okay, so here we will pass this value as it is, and course enroll section I will accept it here as a prop. And now we have this is user already enrolled section. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put in use effect to just verify that we will check user is already enrolled or not. Okay, just to confirm it, and obviously it will return true or false value. Okay, perfect. Now let's go back to our application. Let's go back, let's refresh the screen. So right now if you see, right, we're getting undefined. It means someday we have some error. Let's see whether this is the error or not this one. Actually here we forgot to save this particular file, and let me clean this one, let me refresh. And if you see, this user enroll course is false, but we have one error. It's saying this slug is not defined. Okay, so let me fix this issue. So here what is happened, right? Inside the page.jsx, we are calling this method as it is. Okay, so let's not to call here, and we'll add one use effect. Okay, so we'll add one use effect, and inside that we'll keep that value. Okay, or not keep, but we'll call over here. The reason is we will check if the course list course info is available or not. Okay, so I will pass this course info, and here as well I will put course info and okay. So whenever course info is changed, okay, it changed in the sense when course info has some value, and it will check if it has a value, then only check user enroll course will execute. Okay, and obviously use effect will execute only when the course info will get updated. Okay, so save this one, and let's try to refresh it now. So right now it's saying the user is cannot read the property user. Okay, because let's add the user as well here, comma user and user. Okay, so these two method I updated, and it's saying that now it is false. Okay, maybe we did not enroll to this course, I don't know. Let's go back. I thought we supposed to enroll. Let's enroll this course. Okay, now we enroll to this course. We have all this information. Let me refresh it now, and it's still showing user is already enrolled as a false. Okay, so somewhere we are not doing correctly. So I found the issue. Okay, in meantime I check. So here we are calling this user enroll course .id. Okay, but we have to check every time the first element, because it will return the array. Okay, if you see this example, so in the user enroll course we have 0 and 1. Okay, so obviously we added 2 times, that's why it's showing, but we have to check 0 element is available or not, and then only it will return the value. And if you see now, we got the user enroll course as a true. Okay, so here we have to make sure, because this particular endpoint will return the array. Okay, and obviously we need to check at the list of array whether we have this value or not, and then it will return the value. Okay, perfect. Now only thing here we have to update, because we know that user enroll to the course, we don't need to show this enroll now option. Instead of that, we want to show the option called continue button. Okay, so let's go to this course enrollment section, and over here I'm gonna add that new button. Okay, so let me copy the existing button structure. I will paste it here, and here we'll just say is user already enrolled. If it's true, or maybe I will add and operator instead of putting null here. Okay, and then it will execute this particular method, and here instead of this text we'll say continue to learn your project, and here I will say just continue. Okay, and one more thing, we need to also add here that it is not user is not already enrolled, this particular option over here. Okay, make sure to update it here, because otherwise it will show this by membership. And save it now. Let's go back. Right now if you see, we have this continue button, but along with that we have enroll now button. So add this property over here that is not already enrolled. So here I will add and user is not already enrolled. Okay, so this condition is very important. See this one particular condition. Save this one, and now you will see only continue button. Okay, now on the click of continue, let's go back here. Let's add the link. Okay, so link, it is importing from hrefs, and let me close the tag here. Wrap this button inside the link, and here we will simply add the part. So course, I think watch, so watch dash course. Okay, and then we need to get the course ID plus the enroll course ID over here. Okay, but this enroll course ID we don't have because we were fetching when we are enrolling this one. Okay, so what I'm going to do inside the page, inside this our course preview page, right? We have this we are setting this value called true or false. Okay, so instead of setting this value true or false, what we can do, we can pass all of this particular ID instead of that. Okay, and here I will just say empty, nothing, or just we will keep as empty as it is. But once we have the value, then we will update this already enrolled. Okay, and then save it. Let's go back to this user enroll course, and now this user enroll course has some ID. This ID will help, we will use it over here. Okay, so you watch course and then the ID. Let's go back. Everything is, if I refresh it, see, we got the continue button and click continue, and if you see, we got this particular ID and it jumped to this new watch course page. Perfect. So this is what we were looking. Okay, so if I go to this different course, let's go to the different course which is not enrolled. So for example, this particular course, see, this is not enrolled. Okay, and it's showing the now enroll now button. Now click on enroll now, and now if you see, it redirect to this new page, and you will see this message, user enrolled successful. But if I go back here, okay, and it's still showing enroll now. Wow, that's not good, right? Let me check in the database whether we have that record. So in user enroll course, we have full stack digital over here. Perfect. And let me check in the inspect panel what we are missing. So it's showing, if you see, right, it's showing the each user is already enrolled. It's not correct, and we just console the response. Let's go to this our page.jsx, sorry, inside this course preview page, and here we'll console outside of this one to check it out. So if you see, is user enroll course, user enroll courses, and then we have the ID. I don't know why we did not get that. Then we have the ID. Let's see. Okay, I think that's fixed the issue. Okay, something was not correct. If you see, now we have this continue button. If I refresh it, we have this continue button. If I click on it, we are getting ID. Okay, so there's some maybe refresh issue, or maybe this particular condition was not properly working. Okay, but now it's working fine. For the paid course, obviously you need to buy membership. That logic we are implementing later on, because we need to add payment gateway and all, but we will do that later on. Okay, but for now, I hope you understand this one. Okay, how to implement. Now one of the last thing, okay, because if you see all the point we are covering, so enroll course, subscription, then update enrollment button depends on the user status, check user enroll course. Okay, we check that user enroll course. Okay, so we need to update the video banner, that we will do it. Okay, we'll add the course preview. We'll need to update the course. Okay, we add this course preview button actually. Okay, if you remember, and then we need to unlock the chapter. Okay, two things are remaining in this particular section. So first thing, if you see, once I open this one, we don't have this proper image, right? This is very awkward, and when user comes, it's showing blank screen. Okay, so to fix this issue, let me close all of this window, and here we have this video player. See, okay, inside the video player we have the option for the video called poster. See, okay, inside this one we need to provide the URL of the image or poster we want to show it. Right now for this video player we are just accepting video URL, so along with that we'll set the poster. Okay, and obviously wherever we use this poster, so sorry, the video player. Okay, so we use this video player inside this video description. See, like here. Okay, so here I'm gonna add the poster, and we will send the banner information, course info dot banner dot URL. Okay, because in banner we have the image URL, and here I will just pass simply a poster. Okay, and save it. Now you see we got the basic poster, and if I play it, it will run the application.
Hey there.
Okay, let's try this run. For example, if I want to try this React Native home service app, if I open it, see, it will show the banner initially, but if I run it, it actually run the video. Okay, so we also added this video banner. Now we need to unlock the content chapter once user enroll. It means if you see right now is disabled, and we need to change this play button this button to play button as well, because user already enrolled to the course. Okay, so in this case user already enrolled, so we need to change this one. So this one we added inside this course content. Okay, so inside this course content screen, let's send this user enroll value, because we know that user enrolled to the course. We will set this value to this course content screen, accept it here. Oh, just we need to add, oh sorry, not all of this. Okay, now we have this is user enroll option. Now here what I'm going to add along with this active index, okay, I'm gonna or condition and user enroll course. If I go back now, if you see, we have all the play button everywhere. Okay, obviously I'm gonna change this color as well. So I'm gonna add one more condition, dollar if user is already enrolled, okay, is equal enroll, or just I will add and then we're gonna what we can do, we can just add the, okay, we can add this condition on hover, background will be primary now, and on hover again text will be white, because right now it was like this. Okay, but now it will be good. Let me check everything's look good. Let's save this one. Let me refresh it. Oh, still it's not working because this is login, right? Okay, let me check what's the issue here. So let me refresh again. I don't know the issue. Okay, perfect, this worked. So there is some maybe some issue with the cache, or I don't know. But if you see now, you are able to see, and you can able to check now any of the course. Okay, now next we're gonna implement the course preview page, and depends on the course users. If user completed 3 course, right, we're gonna show over here as well that this he's completed 3 course. Not only here, but on this particular screen as well, we're gonna show the users status, the video where user is playing, and all of these things. Okay, so we'll do in the next section. But till now guys, if you think that there is some issue to understand in this particular section, let me know in the comment section. I'm happy to help you, and if you have any question, let me know. Okay, but make sure that you have all of these things are ready. Okay, here we also implement this course enrollment section, and it's easy to use. Just make sure what you need to implement, write it down, use this beautiful eraser.io application, and then you will get to know what you need to do next. Okay, so see you in the next section.